Good day, we are Team 4. Today we're going to talk about the Mexican terrestrial ecosystems, specifically grassland. And our team members are Samantha Gonzalez, Fernanda Barajas, Vanessa Torres, Frida Díaz de León, Paulina de la Fuente, and myself, Pedro Cortés. We hope you like this presentation.
On this activity, we're going to be reviewing the grassland ecosystem in Mexico, including all of its factors, for example, the location around the country, its biotic and abiotic factors, its environmental services, the human activity on the region, and how we can protect it. The first thing we need to know is the geographical distribution, which is mainly distributed to the west of Sierra Madre Occidental in Sonora, Chihuahua, Durango, Zacatecas, Aguascalientes, and northern Jalisco, as well as southeast of San Luis Potosí and in a small part of Nuevo León.
Now we have some biotic and abiotic factors that are present in the grassland. Some biotic factors include organic matter, water, and air. Plants and trees grow in the soil, and it holds the moisture for them to absorb. In addition, soil provides a habitat for soil organisms such as worms and ants, as well as microscopic bacteria. Some abiotic factors, well, there are four that are very important, which is climate, parent material in soil, topography, and natural disturbances. Climate includes the rainfall, temperature, and wind patterns that occur in an area, and is the most important abiotic component of the grassland ecosystem.
Now we've got an example of a food web in this ecosystem. As we can see, the grass is eaten by a mouse or a grasshopper. Then a mouse can be eaten by a snake or a hawk. The grasshopper can be eaten by a lizard or a hawk as well. And also the rabbit eats the grass, but it gets eaten by the hawk.
Okay, now we have the environmental services provided by the ecosystem. And these are certain resources that a specific ecosystem can provide us. And the grassland can provide disperse seeds, maintain biodiversity, provide cycle and move nutrients, generate and preserve oil, contribute to climate stability, regulate disease-carrying organisms, protect watersheds, streams, and rivers, pollinate crops and natural vegetation, and provide wildlife habitats.
Then we have the implication of human activity in the economic part. First, we have the animal nutrition. The grassland provides a forage of grazing animals, thus make the vegetation suitable for human consumptions. Animals transform vegetation to consume so that we can consume their products such as meat, milk, eggs, meat, wool, and all of that. Then we have the hooker, which are medicinal plants such as herbs. The use of herbs and medicinal plants gathered from meadows and pasturelands is still traditional characteristic in Mexico. Then we have the business profitability. None of all of the experts of grassland management speak or want to speak about the fact that this area is excellent for making a living and perform business activity. Then we have the energetics. Surveys on renewable, renewed, and non-renewable energy sources made the general public realize the termination of fossil energy utilization is within alarming proximity worldwide. Then we have the biological implications of human activity, which are two. The first one is soil protection. Grasses are high significance for their products and their special protective characteristics. In areas subjected as the soil erosion, deflation caused by wind areas of planted orchards and vineyards, we utilize to trade grasses and they're physically protected and they improve the soils. Then we have the nature and environmental protection. Biodiversity soil protection implies that the plants, communities, and survive and can provide better places for animals to live, nest, and hatch to grasslands. Grasses receive protection and care to ensure that they can maintain species, utilizing them as nesting grounds.
Then we have the political implications of human activity in this ecosystem. And politics are do some laws and plans to keep them safe and protect in Mexico, like the master plan of the Regional Alliance of the Conservation of the Chihuahua Desert Grasslands, the strategy of the Conservation of Chihuahua Desert Grasslands, the law regulating the technical use of pastures in Durango, and the plan of action for conservation and sustainable use to the state of Chihuahua. And then we have the social implications on human activity in this ecosystem. Social benefits can be of a very wide scale, as they are basically related to the question how useful are they for humans. These including generating income and jobs for the entire agribusiness network, and some humans do their part to preserve the land and restore it, as national parks has been developing around grasslands, and some organizations replant depleted areas.
Okay, now we have the protection proposals. And we know that grassland threats are being increasingly common nowadays. And if we don't come with a solution, the complete ecosystem and species that habit it will disappear. And these are some proposals that we need to take into account for the preservation of the ecosystem. So first we have continue with education efforts, that this is particularly to the farmers, so they can learn how to protect and preserve the soil, and teaching them how to prevent soil erosion. Then we have rotate agricultural crops, that this will help avoid nutrient depletion, and in this way we will be able to create more, and that crops and agriculture continue to increase. Then we also have controlled dry season burning, that this needs to be made responsibly, but this will help a lot to stimulate fresh plant growth, and this will restore calcium to the soil that builds up in dry grasses. And we also have protect and restore wetlands, that this is a way to stop the dryness in the soil and to keep all the hydration that the soil needs to prevent soil erosion.
Okay, so a conclusion that we made as a team was that we all know that although people are trying to do a lot of things to protect this type of places or environments, we know that the main thing that is causing these places a lot of environmental problems are humans, and it's also like pretty bad that we are doing those type of stuff to something that is giving us food or a place to live. But all in all, it was pretty impressive to see how this biome is present in like 1/4 of the entire country, and also it is a perfect place, as we said, of living and doing your life in there. Like it has places for crops, for living, for everything. It's just one of the perfect biomes for people to live. And Because of the temperatures, and the place is very very good for people to live in there, and it is not at all risky. So yeah, that was the entire presentation. We hope you like it. The references are in here, there, and we hope you like our presentation. Uh, Thank you.